Hey, we're back with Spilling the Tea, episode 2. I'm Megan.
I'm Kate.
And today we're talking about
target personas.
Woo!
I'm super excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is my favorite thing.
Yeah? Well, target personas are super duper important. And why? Why are they important, Meg?
They're the foundation of your entire digital presence.
And why is that so important?
Because in order for them to be able to articulate who they are to their customers and future clients, they have to have an idea of who they're talking to at all times. So by creating a target persona profile, it's like creating an invisible friend for your business. So I like to call it your invisible friend because it's essentially like having someone to bounce ideas off of all the time rather than having to just sit there talking to yourself. So instead of looking at it as like, okay, this person could be between the ages of 35 and 45, you get super detailed and you know exactly who they are, exactly why they're there, and all the fun stuff.
Yeah, so like us here at WD, we sit down with each of our clients with a questionnaire and we get to build the customer target persona for them. So there are 4 areas that you actually need to really fill out and have down pat for your to build your target persona. Meg, can you explain what those are?
Sure can. So the first area is understanding the demographics for your person. So it's almost like you're building a story of who this person is, from where they live, how old they are, how many kids they have, do they have a dog, do they have a cat? We even get into the areas that are the unspoken areas for understanding your persona. So yes, you can't ask your clients questions or your customers questions about religion or their background or the foundation of how they think, but that's something that's really important for you to know so that as the owner of your business or anyone who's working for your business, that this is the type of people that we want to attract all the time. So if you take the demographics of the person and understand everything about them, so like literally taking it like if you were talking about you, Kate, it would be like, okay, so Kate lives on her own, she has 3 dogs. I don't know, we could throw in random things like you're spiritually based. And the reason why we say things about religion, because I know it's always a touchy subject with everybody, is so that we avoid saying the wrong thing online. Because as being open to spirituality, people are open to everything. But if someone is Catholic or identifies with any religion like Islam, Buddhism, or any of those sort of platforms, and that's very important to the foundation of what their business is, that's important for us to understand while we're talking about them, or for anybody. So even if you're not working with us, it's good to know how that person ticks, because at the end of the day, they need to resonate with you too. So if you don't agree with the spiritual beliefs of the clients that you're bringing through the door, that can affect the relationship that you're building with them. But it gives you the foundation of who that person is. Because then you're moving into what does a day in the life of that person look like? What time do they wake up? What do they do when they wake up in the morning? What are their habits? Who do they talk to? Where do they go? How are they acting? That's what we need to know, because those habits then take us into the next section, which I guess you could call them, so that area is also referred to as psychographic, so understanding how they tick. And then it's how they deal with technology. So where do they go to find information? Are they the type to research their products first, or do they make decisions right away? Are they the type to, if you're doing like a subscription box, or if you're doing something like selling clothing online, that's something where you need to know exactly what steps they're gonna take every step through the buying journey or the user journey or customer journey, or all the buzzwords that people use. But essentially it's, where are they going when they come to your website? Are they going to your homepage? What are they clicking on next? And then when do they get to their cart? Ideally, you want those to be within 3 steps. That then applies the same thing with a storefront.
Okay.
Regardless of what business you're in, doesn't matter if you're a storefront, doesn't matter if you're a tech company, doesn't matter if you're an online store, you're dealing with the same things. You're always dealing with how is my customer finding me? How am I getting them to make a buying decision? And then how do I get them to continue to come back? If you can understand those 3 areas, you're solid.
Psychographics,
demographics, and behaviors.
Geographic.
So like, are they in Canada? Are they in the States? Are they living in like the suburbs? Are they living in, if you're only local and you're like a storefront, then you really only need to care about where you are. So for here, it would be Cambridge, would be the main area we're focusing on. We then also go into what value does the business provide to the customer? So why do they need us? What pain points do they cover? What problem are we solving for them? All of those things affect that customer as well, and that's why they're going to continue to come back.
That totally makes all the sense. So let's recap that. There's 4 basic or 4 important.
Yep. So demographics, psychographics, behaviors, why you matter.
And that's what you need to build your target market profile.
Yeah. If you want to ask us about it or you'd like to book a consultation, feel free. We'll have all the details below. But yeah, if you can at least understand those 4 areas, we also, I think, have a download on our website, don't we?
We'll have a download in our newsletter, which you can actually sign up for on our website at www.wildlydigital.com.
Yes, so you better subscribe, because then that's going to have all of the list of questions that you can cover in each of those areas. So if you're building your own, just make sure that when you answer the questions that you're thinking about it as if you're building a life for this person, because the more that you can understand about the person that you're talking to and communicating with, the more likely you are to manifest them coming through your door over and over and over again.
Oh yeah. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Wildly Digital Spilling the Tea. Don't forget to follow us on socials for more tips and tricks at Wildly Digital Co.
Yep, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get the latest updates on all the tea.
Bye.
Bye.